my friends used to do, and I still stayed friends with them. And these are really toxic things. I wrote them all down on my phone so that I wouldn't forget any of them, because I'm a really forgetting person. And if your friends do at least 10 or 5 of those things, then you should like cut them off, especially if it's like your best friend. That's not normal. I know this one I don't even need to read. They used to like say mean things to me and say that it's sarcasm. They'd be like, oh my gosh, your makeup looks horrible. And I'll be like, are you serious? She's like, no girl, it's just sarcasm. Like, and they knew that that made me feel bad, and they would still do that. That is not a friend, guys. And that was like 4 to 3 years ago, so I cut them off. Like currently I cut them off, because now I'm not friends with them. I don't see them anymore. They used to be in my old school, and I didn't really have any friend options there, so I just stayed friends with them. Another one that they did is they lied straight to my face. And when I mean lying, like, I know it's human nature to lie, but like they would lie about basic things, like that they didn't hang out without me. Like, for example, if I'm like, did you guys hang out this weekend? And they're like, no, we didn't. And like the other one is like, oh yeah, we and the other one is like, no, we didn't. And they like looking at each other like, am I stupid? Like, I'm right in front of you guys. And I just act like nothing happens. But like, yeah. This other one is, they made jokes off of my boundaries. Like, if I would like make a run and be like, hey, I don't like it when you do this to me, like, they would like be like, you're so funny, bro, you're so sensitive. Like, bro, it's literally just a joke. Those aren't friends. Like, that's just straight up being fake. This one is really important. If you have any friends that do that to you, it's really important that you leave them. If they manipulate you into thinking that you're wrong when the situation is clearly against them, but they make it seem like it's against you and that you're the issue. Like, I'm gonna give you a killer example. If your friend comes to your house, example, and like you have a cup on your bed, and they sit there and they drop the cup on accident, and it breaks, and you see it and you're like, oh my gosh, you broke the cup. And like they're like, yeah, but like, why would you have a cup in your bed? Like, that's literally your fault. Like, why did you come to my house in the first place? Why did you sit in my bed without looking in the first place? And when they drop the cup and they're like, oh, why would you put the cup in your, like, in your, when you're about to blame them, right? You're like, why would you put the cup in your bed? That's literally your fault. Like, they make it seem like it's your fault. So then you feel bad and you're like, okay, it's not her fault. I shouldn't have put it there anyway. That's fake. Like, that's just straight up manipulation. And you actually believe them because they're literally gaslighting you. Oh, this one is if they like publicly embarrass you. Publicly. Like, I mean, I have friends to this day that like still kind of embarrass me in public, but it's clearly a joke. And you can clearly tell when your friend is joking when they embarrass you and when they're not joking when they embarrass you. So like, if your friend literally like does something ultra mega embarrassing towards you in public and then they start like laughing, that's like, I don't know, like at a time that was a lot, and I could tell that they were doing it with bad intentions. But my current friends, they do it, but like not with bad intentions, and I can tell because I know them and they're genuine. But those people weren't genuine, they were just mean. And this other one is, if you like argue with somebody or you have drama with them, if they're friends with that person, then they're just fake, low-key. Because like, what do you mean? Oh, they didn't do anything to me, so I'll just talk to them. Like, that's like obviously fake of them, so it's like fake. And this other thing that I'm gonna say is like, when you have a best friend and you get a new friend, and that new friend that you just got is trying so hard to be best friends with your best friend, trying to steal your best friend from you, like, that's a fake friend right there. Like, literally leave her. If they like use your insecurities against you in arguments, and you're like, oh, they're just mad, but then later we're gonna start talking again. No, they're not just mad. They're using the first opportunity they get to to throw everything you ever told them straight to your face, because that's what they've been wanting to tell you since you guys became friends, but they couldn't do that because then they would ruin the friendship that they consider a good friendship. That's toxic. Like, as soon as they get the chance to, they throw it all in your face, and they're like, you did that, and you did that, and you did that. Like, that's super weird. And they start giving their real opinions on it. Like, genuinely, like, wow. You've been wanting to say that, girl. I can tell you've been holding it in, because the way you just said it all at once, it's like, girl, you've been holding it in. You've been holding it in for a very long time. Oh, and this one is really important. If they turn your friends against you in situations, or just like forever, like turning your friends against you to not be your friends anymore, those aren't friends. Like, you should never, like, literally hang out with those people. And at a time, I knew they were super toxic. I was aware of everything they were doing to me, but I really didn't want to stay without any friends, and so I just decided to stay friends with them. And I knew I was moving anyway, so I was like, okay, I'll just move later, so it's fine. And here I made new friends, and I started like learning more about them to figure out if they were like my old friends and stuff, so I wouldn't be friends with them if they were. This other thing, wait guys, there's so much that I'm genuinely like trying to look for one that's good. If they hold things over you, that's like weird, genuinely. Let's keep going, guys. If they take credits for your ideas, no, like, if you do something and they know you worked so hard for it, and they just start taking credit of your idea, it's just a little weird. Or like, when you're telling your and also what's really weird is when you're telling your friend a story, and the story is like super long, right? And like, they're acting like they're interested. They're acting like they're interested in stuff, and they're like, yeah, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And then when you finish telling them the story, they straight up, they don't even give their opinion on the story anymore. They just say, yeah, like, do you remember that video I showed you yesterday, or something like that? Like, they immediately change the subject. They don't want to talk about you. They just want to make everything about them. That is not fun. That is not okay. Like, if you're talking about you, okay, the moment is about you currently. But then they start talking about them, okay, like, after 10 sentences of talking about what you just said and giving their opinion, right? That's totally okay. And they move to the next subject, and now it's currently about them. That's totally okay. Friendships should have turns. And like, also, this other thing that I'm gonna say is, like, I used to have a friend, and she said that everything was about me, but like, it wasn't. It was about me because it wasn't about me, but like, she thought that it was about me because she wouldn't tell me anything about herself, and I wouldn't ask, and she wouldn't ask anything about me either, but I would tell her, and she never told me. So like, whose fault is that exactly? Not mine, clearly. And now we're not friends anymore, so it's fine. If they interrupt you constantly, you're trying to speak, and they're like speaking over you, that's not good. Like, that's some toxic signals over there. Like, they just don't care about what you're saying. They want to talk about themselves. Like, they think the world revolves around them. Like, okay, your world revolves around you, but you're talking to other people right here, so like, pay attention. If they lie about you to other people that have never talked to you, and the people you call your friends are like telling these people about you, but they're like telling lies and saying mean stuff about you, that's not real. If they exclude you on purpose, and like, because an example of that is like, okay, both of your friends are planning a hangout, right? And the other one is like, oh, do you want to come? And the other one is like, no. I don't think she should come. Like, I don't think there's gonna be space. Or like, don't you have better things to do at home or something? And they try to say stuff like trying to disinclude you in like nice way, so you're not able to tell if they're trying to be rude or not. But there will always be one friend that will try to like include you in everything, and the other friend, or at least two or one friend, that will try to push you away from the group and make you feel bad. Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.